Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Akron Zips. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, I did check in with the Eagles head coach pregame. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips offense who will have the football first. And we get our first look at Jordan Gant, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talented running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds. And, man, you got to love when you got these big boys inside, these defensive tackles that, by the way, when they keep the GPS stats on these guys, they can speed in the school zone. Like, they're moving that fast, and you can see it right there, starting to get to the perimeter, and he's running from the inside out, flashes like a linebacker. Man, what a big, fast, physical human being.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The play fake. He'll heave it deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Zips will line up to punt it away.
Number 95 on to kick it away.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Eagles offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Kim. Working the middle. It's complete.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On the run, it's Blackwell. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Eagles are flying down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Quick catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Could be an alley. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the sack.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. First points of the day are on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, it's Gant. Breaks the tackle and runs through another one. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Unleashes one. Complete in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Quick completion on the out route. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throws it off the RPO. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. First play of the period, first down here. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Dropping back, it's Kim. Left side, it's McGee. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Blackwell. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the grab on the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Right side, it's Mack. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Out wide left, it's Blackwell. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw, it's Kim. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Blackwell. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Going to the run, it's Bennett. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Second down to the air. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Trying to pound it in. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Under pressure. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Quick give. It's Gant. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Makes his man miss. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Caught in the backfield. It's Burris. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Gant. Powers through the defender. Maybe some room here. And he was off to the races, and he gets into the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Out wide right, it's Burris. Caught, and he's got room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Gant. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Zips with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run him again. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The throw. Right side, it's Gant. Touchdown, Zips! A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Dropping back, it's Kim. Finds his target. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
Drops back on first down. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The run inside. It's Blackwell. Got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Eastern Michigan.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And that's a really positive end to the first half. Driving down the field, putting that drive together, using all the clock, and most importantly, getting the 3 and tying this football game up.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Zips will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Handoff again. Stopped right there.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Zips ready to go on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gant. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snags it and he's open. The 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Akron! That one will give him the lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. From the gun, it's James. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 30. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field
love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the air. That pass is incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's James. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Left side, it's McGee. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking for room, it's Blackwell. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Hits inside, it's Bennett. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got him. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking downfield, it's Kim. Out wide right, it's Blackwell. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's McGee. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw again. He's going to run it. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Moving the pocket, it's Kim. He's got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Eagles want to pick up the tempo. give. It's Bennett. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Zips. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Takes the handoff. It's Bennett. Just smothered on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Pulls it in at the 25. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and long coming up. The give. Nice move there. There he goes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Zips send out the punt unit. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback keeper. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Straight ahead, it's James. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's complete to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires quickly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Eastern Michigan going fast. Driving forward, it's James. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity. But
touchdown, Eagles! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Inside 2 minutes to play. Defense still has a couple of timeouts, but one first down will probably salt this game away. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Motion from the wideout. They give it back to him. Fights off a defender.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't.